When grading your students' work in Brightspace, there will be times when you need to use the Manage Grades tool to edit your grades. In this tutorial, we will show you how to manage gradebook items using the Manage Grades tool. First, you will need to access the gradebook. In your course, go to the navbar and click on Grades. Once you are in the Gradebook Center, go to the top left of the page and click on the Manage Grades tab. You will see a table with all of the grade items in your course. Something to note is that you should decide beforehand what sort of grading system your course should have, weighted or points. Each one will have a different method of calculating the final grade. In a points system, the final grade would be a fraction, with the numerator being the number of points students achieved and the denominator being the total points in the course. If your gradebook is a weighted grading system, a new column will be created labeled Weight. In addition to points, each gradebook category is assigned a weight that goes toward the final grade of 100%. In addition, each gradebook item within a category is given its own respective weight to total that of the category. So if the weight of a category is 50, and there are 3 gradebook items within the category, the weight will be distributed evenly amongst the 3 gradebook items to total 50. Weighted grading allows you to calculate the final grade by grouping your assessments in categories, each of which contributes a percentage towards the final 100% of the overall grade. For example, in your course there are 3 tests which are 40% of the final grade and 2 essays which are 60% of the final grade. A student's final grade is then calculated as the total weight of the tests based on the score average and that of the essays. The Manage Grades tab also provides critical information that you can use to troubleshoot problems. For example, if you have an assignment that is not associated with the Assignments category, it will appear as an item not associated with the Gradebook category. If you decide you do want it to be included within the category, you can simply click on the chevron next to the Gradebook item's name, click Edit, and on the next page, under General, choose a category, and click Save and Close. If you are using a weighted grade system, note that the total weighted grade should not exceed 100%. If you see this sort of problem, you will first need to recalculate the weight of each category of your gradebook on paper. Brightspace will notify you about this at the top of the page of the Manage Grades tab. Then you will need to adjust the weight of each category in the gradebook. Click on the chevron next to the category name, and from the drop-down menu, click Edit. On the next page, scroll down to the section labeled Grading and type in the proper weight. After you have done so, scroll down and click Save and Close. The Manage Grades tab is useful in troubleshooting your grades and will help keep them organized throughout the semester. If you have any questions regarding adding, editing, or managing grades, please contact the Kingsborough Center for E-Learning.